Ben.
Many people could argue Packers have underachieved with Aaron Rodgers and with Brett Favre. You have those two guys, just 2 Super Bowls to show for it, though both of those Super Bowls have come since the Cowboys won their last one, which came a year before Brett Favre got his one and only. Why will that Super Bowl drought continue for the Cowboys this year?
And there's a Green Bay link to this as well. The first and foremost, Mike McCarthy. We don't know what that's going to look like with him. Again, it hasn't been successful in the postseason since that Super Bowl win. Very similar to Rodgers. You go from that point till now, he's 5-7 in the playoffs as a head coach, and he's just had some questionable decisions. And so when you look at the coaching standpoint for the Cowboys, I do think that there's a storyline brewing there. If they struggle to begin the year when they start against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they play against the Cincinnati Bengals in the first 2 weeks. If all of a sudden they start to lose a few games, things get rumbling, we're going to talk about hot seat with Mike McCarthy, especially now that a guy like Sean Payton is out there in broadcast circles, potentially taking a year off and then going back in. So for me, Mike McCarthy, it is a massive year for him, not only just in the regular season and in the postseason, but for his job security as well. Because if they have another down year or a one and done in the playoffs like they were in 2021, that'll certainly be a conversation. And then looking to the roster, Ezekiel Elliott is someone who I think is also in the midst of a very pivotal year. If he continues to regress like we saw last year, but the Cowboys still use him as that elite #1 bell cow back, that's going to bring this offense's potential down tremendously. When you go from week 6 on last season, he was averaging 3.6 yards per carry, and even the naked eye would show you that he wasn't the best running back in that backfield. It was Tony Pollard, who in that same time frame was averaging 5 yards per carry. If they don't make some sort of a timeshare or a shift off of Ezekiel Elliott and he continues on that downward trajectory, again, that offense is going to struggle. And then when you look outside of the backfield, the receivers, something that I think we have to point out here as well with the Cowboys and Dak Prescott, he lost a couple of #1 or top 2 go-to receiving options this offseason, obviously trading away Amari Cooper to the Cleveland Browns, but then also losing Cedric Wilson to the Miami Dolphins in free agency. I don't think that is a talked about enough loss to begin with. He was a very, reliable option for him. They were able to re-sign Michael Gallup, but he is coming off of a torn ACL. We don't know what the timetable is going to be for him to start the year, and that leaves CeeDee Lamb. And when you have one wide receiver, that really limits your offense because the defense can pretty much scheme up anything to eliminate one player. And if it's just CeeDee Lamb, again, that's going to be tough sledding there for Dak Prescott.
Tyler Sullivan on why the Cowboys will not win Super Bowl 57. They have not won since Super Bowl 30.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.